I wonder, is my headset so loud? I have it sitting over there and I can hear the music playing, and I'm wondering if it's so loud that if you can hear it too. If you can, just let me know. If it's jarring, I shall adjust. The last thing I have to do for next month's release is finish the cover. And this is what I have for the cover, but I'm not entirely sure this is good enough. You know? I don't know. Drawing some other potentialities. Like, it's just, you know, I don't want to have to go through redrawing all that again. Whoop, wait, hold on. Life is a thing, and it happens. Do you know that? Life happens. Aha! Oh, getting some Facebook love, I guess. Or opposition, who knows? Oh, text blocks. Gonna reply in text blocks. I gotta put some arting on. I'm gonna draw that little Mum-Ra, like, you know, little Mum-Ra hanging bandages thing. Mum-Ra, the ever living. I'm a dork. Yeah, I know. Does that appear enough? Or should I just make it cover his ears and the whole nine? Ugh. I don't know. Is that a good, you know, is that good enough for the cover of something? Let's see what this text block says. I think it's your player's responsibility to look for it if it's there, but the DM needs to create the environment to find the story. If the environment is set and there is nothing to be found, then if the PC and DM say it's fine for the PC to create in their game situations, I believe strongly that there are different styles of playing and you need to sit down with people. Yeah, I'm talking about a specific style. I thought that's what we were talking about here, which is sandbox gaming. For instance, your PCs are in a tavern, nothing is happening. The DM set the landscape. You want the PCs to start making NPC antagonists or interact with them. Nothing is happening. There's something always happening. There's nothing happening in the tavern. That's not much of a living, in quotation marks, living world. There should always be something happening. Always avenues to explore. But the impetus is, again, upon the players to do so. As far as style, of play. This is all in regards to the there we go. I wish I could type like really fast and just go idea here done. You know, that's not me. I am a horrible typer. Is that should I keep this drawing? I'm still stuck on whether or not this should be the drawing. Like, how does that look? Like, I put the title stuff for the Saturday morning shorts up there. Of course, I know I'm gonna have to clip the image, but is it a thing? Does this look cool enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I'm stuck on. Does that look cool enough? Let's... Nah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Momro! It's supposed to be about the living undead, the slew cursed by, basically, like, you know, you're born and destined to become a demon when you die, or you're brought back from the dead, so you're one of the living undead, or you have a touch of undead. A whole bunch of loveliness. Like, I had a problem before, and I was trying to share an image, because I had one space that needed to be filled, and I filled that space with this image. It's coming through. It's only going to come through in the mini one because, yeah, stuff. But, you know, I needed to draw a monster. I was like, ah, yeah, Monstrous Familia. And that was fun. But I've got to draw the cover. Here's the thing. I don't know what to do for the cover. Like, I don't even know how this sketch came to pass. I was just thinking. And, you know... Thundercats, I've always been a fan of Thundercats, so like it pops in my head, and I started thinking of Monroe, the ever-living, and this is what happened. It doesn't look like Monroe, but you know, it was the idea in my head. You know, I don't want it to be too, I still want it to be somewhat, you know, cartoon looking, like I had sketched, oh, the hand coming out of the grave, and then I went way too cartoony. It was like, oh look, a guy in a sheet. Oh, what? I am being beckoned. So since I am being beckoned, I'll put this little thing, be right back. And that's exactly what I'll be. I'll be right back. Wait, harassed here. Can you hear my harassment? Oh my gosh. Oh, you're gonna have to bear with me now. I'm about to get my grub on. I'm sorry. That's a thing, right? People watch people eat. I don't know why, but that's a thing, isn't it? Forgive me, but I need to get my grub on. Hmm. I don't know. Duck season! Fire! Being attacked on Facebook. Oh, that's a huge eraser. Alright, I think... I have like an hour. Can I get this done in an hour? I don't know. The ever living. I'm gonna say, is that small enough to just... I love this new thing I found out, man. Saw a video on it and I was like, yay, look how awesome this is. I can actually go back to a bit of vectors. It's not 100% the same, but it's still awesome nonetheless. So, little thin Mumra hands. Mumra, the ever. I can't stop. I can't stop saying that. It's my childhood right there. That's what's up. That is definitely what is up. Book. Oh, too much. Book. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. See, I went over that line. Oh, now it's gone. Watch. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, no. I went over the line. Bloop. Now it's gone. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Love it. No, I'm still not. I still feel so unsure as to this being what I need to finish. It's gonna get finished, I guess. Now it's too late. I'm working on it. Let's get that. Am I bugging? Yeah, I'm bugging. Trying to get my mind off of that whole sandbox topic. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. When I talk about sandbox, I talk about sandbox forever. That's my joint right there. It's what I love to play. It's what I love to run. Endless possibilities and decisions. The power to do, or at least attempt to do, without limit. That's the wrong thing. dance? I don't know. I know that one finger looks weird, but there's something about its weird look that's making me like it. Like, that's the whole thing. That looks better, but I don't know. It lost some there, didn't it? It lost some. I'll do all the bandages and stuff in later. This is what I love about Vector. Bam. Bam. This is gonna make me so lazy is what it is. I am Momra, the ever dancing. Can you imagine? Momra, the ever dancing. You will not face me in DDR, for I will destroy you. Because I am Momra, the ever dancing. What a joik. I sound like a joik. That's there we go. And hold my breath for that one. Just my bones and my skin. Oh, this is going back and forth on Facebook. Maybe I shouldn't broadcast. Let's be in a Facebook chat. Can I just refresh this? Ain't updating right. Yeah. Pseudo sandbox. Mm. Dynamic. I'm just typing. Spooky, yeah, brother. I'm not being harassed. I'm conversating over at a post about sandboxes and the like, and there's someone who seems to disagree with me vehemently, but I don't agree with their statements. You know, it's like, I don't know. What was one of the things that was a preposition, right? One of the examples that was given was that they were playing a game, and they had their character. All the characters were in a tavern. There was nothing happening in the tavern, right? They were in this game, and that character stood up on the table and belted out, "Where is there to be where is adventure to be had?" or something along those lines. I'll actually get Yeah. Absolute tabletop. That's where it's happening. Let's see. One campaign. This is what it exactly says. In one campaign, I played in my character. Literally jumped on the table and said, "Is there any adventuring to be had? Anyone have anything go missing? Someone lost that needs to be found? Anything?" The DM said, "Nope." The excuse that was given is, "It's a sandbox." Right? There's a little bit more to be said afterwards. But, you know, basically that person is saying that they feel the GM was GMing lazily. And I would agree. However, to just expect there to be an answer, it's lazy playing. You know, I'm tired of everything happening just automatically being levied on the shoulders of a GM. GMs do not get the respect for what they do that is deserved. They haven't for a very long time. And yeah, you know, just because you're playing in a game, you're a player, right? Doesn't mean everything has to happen the way you want it to happen when you want it to happen. And if it doesn't happen that way, it's just wrong. No, I don't know. I don't know if that is exactly what this person is getting at, but I hope not. Dude, I found out some stuff you could do here. Like, look. Boom, boom. I'm gonna erase this side. Boom. Look, erased perfectly. Isn't it great? I love it. Why does this person have to assume that he's to get immediate adventure in a tavern? Yeah, that's also another assumption, right? I proposed in my last comment that, you know, what if you have someone in that tavern stand up and yell back at them, "Sit down, you damn fool," and have the rest of the tavern burst out in laughter? Then what do? Do you get angry and then blame the GM for lazy GMing? I mean, in that instance, it's not like anyone is saying that there is nowhere to go, that there is no adventure to be had. It's just that's not how they responded. Maybe there is adventure. You know? Person that yelled out, maybe they know something. Are you gonna find out? Or are you just gonna be like, "Nah, yeah, I stab it in the face"? Never mind me. You know that I have been damaged over years of just lazy gamers. A little bit jaded. Doing this, it's just, I've actually had a whole 3-hour session before that just took place in a tavern, and it was good RP. Yeah, there's ways and methods to roleplay. I know you know, brother. You're a member of the choir that I would be preaching to, you know, preaching to the choir. You know what I'm saying? Like, there seems to be some opposition to the notion of players having any sort of responsibility. I mean, maybe it's just my jaded nature that's, you know, seeing something in a manner that's not there. I don't know. I really don't think that's the case. But, you know, I don't know. No, not all of you. Just the one part. You son of a bitch. That's because the eraser's too big. There we go. Just gonna delete that. I could give a whole session with Alex just talking to Nien, for example. Yeah. That's something else. I did my own quick little trying not to rant video about the subject. And when I felt the rant rising, I was like, nah, I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to leave because I'm going to go into a deep, in-depth, just chaotic rant about it because that's just, you know, how it is. Right? But yeah, like, just do a whole session. Just practice your improv. Sandboxes are greatly about having improvisational skill. These people just aren't ready. They say they want it, but they don't want it because they're not ready for it. And everything is put upon the shoulders of the GM, where that's just not how a sandbox works. An actual, genuine sandbox does not work that way. There's a huge misconception if anybody thinks that's the case. But yeah, I can imagine you having a whole discussion with Nien, like a whole session dedicated to just talking. I really could. 'Cause I know you're the type of player that's capable of that. Ugh. My brother's not, but my brother knows he's not, and he will admit to not being the kind. He can role play. That's not in his style. That's not what he most enjoys. He admits it. He doesn't hide behind any sort of excuse. He's just like, nah, not for me. Alright, hold on. I gotta be right back. I gotta go to the little boys' room. Oh. I'll be back. Too much agua. Everybody. I'm looking over. Yeah, could have a whole session. Is this misunderstood undead guy? This is supposed to be the cover. That's if I click. Okay, I've got it mirrored over here, but you know, it's intended to be the cover for Characters Eternal, sort of. Yeah, I wasn't sure about it. I'm working on it right now because I don't know what to do. I don't know what else to do for the cover. And that picture, remember I was talking about that picture with the guy with the chains? I completely changed it. I did something completely different and I really like it. And there it is. It's like a monstrous familiar, you know? So so there you go. Anyway, let me minimize this. Go back to the cover. What time is it? It's 1. I am not going to be able to finish this cover. All this rambling and ranting. I gotta go get ready for my children. They're gonna whip my butt today, and I'm gonna be a happy dad. Happily get my tail whipped by my children. Just, oh my god, playing! And I'm like, oh, my back. And it's gonna be all good. Can I cut that? I can. Alright, awesome. This needs to be... You're just going over too much. There you go. This needs to continue on. Actually, can I delete the whole thing? And just... do that. And just delete this, delete this, delete this. Ah, not all of it. Just that, yeah. And that one, and this one, and this one. I love vectors! Program is so much more powerful and awesome than you would initially think. And it's just trying to discover the tools. I really don't know the tools available. And when I find them, they are always awesome. Yeah, my babies, man. Take them out to the park, play for a while. Play beyond my physical capabilities. Daddy! Ow, this hurts! Oh, look, you're laughing. I shall suffer more. That's what being a dad's about, though, for real. Fucking love it. Going. I'm gonna get little strappy straps on different layer. Flip it to make it easy for me. Use the tools you have available. Oh, look at that. I could just... That's not... Oh, that's not a vector layer. Oops, I gotta remember to make that a vector layer. Do over. Digital is cheating. Oh, who cares? Look at this. This is just so beautiful. They don't go away. Oh, that's so great. I gotta remember I have this tool at my disposal and use it way more. Look at this. Wow. Pachang. Oh, yeah. Pachang. Pachoon, pachang. Pachizow. Another one like this. Oh, that one. Pachoon. Look at this. This is fun. This is fun. Oh, especially considering that it's a cartoon, so I don't have to worry about, you know, making everything look like it falls in place exactly. The ricochet sounds, how fast it is to erase stuff. Look, Grimlet poke his head out from behind the tombstone. Oh, you're thinking about adding the comedy back in this sucker. All right. Hopefully I remember, because I'm not, like, I don't have much time, to be honest. I've got like 20 minutes, and then I gotta start getting ready. I mean, I started drawing this, sketching this yesterday. And it's one of those things where I keep thinking, like, dude, I draw every day. I told you before about it. I draw every day, and I just don't stream every day. Where it's like, I kind of should. There we go, there we go, there we go. Look just how beautifully easy that is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Everyone get out of bed. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Everyone get out of bed. The wicked witch is dead. So this is a living undead Striga sorcerer who has watched too many Thundercat reruns. He auditioned for the role of Momra, but they didn't go with him. Said he wasn't mean enough. He's like, what do you mean? Momra's not supposed to have a pet. It's my familiar. But that's not what Momra's supposed to have. He is Momra, the ever-living, not a pet whisperer. Momra, the dog whisperer. Wow, imagine. Would have had, what's his name, Jackalman or whatever his name was. Momra's the dog whisperer. No, this is not an Adobe product at all. This is Manga Studio, aka Clip Studio Paint. And for the longest time, I was trying to search for pen tools, and the closest thing that I found was these things. Have a new layer. You know, circle. It's basically shape tools, right? Continuous curve. Closest thing to pen tools that I could find. And they erase like anything else erases. However, there's this other layer over here that what it does is instead of having a vector paintbrush, it makes a vector layer. And it's really awesome. Again, I'm still just learning the tools. I just push forward. I use whatever I know to try to get done what I need to get done. And when I learn something new, it's really cool. It's a vector layer. If I go back and I have like, you know, this continual line thing going and I overlap it or whatever. Rectangle over there and then add a little ellipse, right? I can go to the erasers and then there's this specific eraser called vector. And what it does is that it will erase from one point to the next. Like if I go to the object manipulator and click on a line, these lines now have manipulatable points. I didn't use a vector tool to draw them. I used the regular pen tool and the regular shape tool. All right, these points do not exist on any other layer. They only exist when you draw things on a vector layer, as far as I know. Okay, I'm not very good. I don't know all that stuff, but you see how the circle now has a bunch of points, and I can start manipulating it and create like a uber-chinned Pac-Man. Hey, yo. You know, and again, when I was talking about the eraser, what it does is that, you know, it'll erase until the intersecting point of two different vector lines. Like, boom, that's erased. You know, this overlaps. I don't want this one. You know, I want this or that, or this or that, or that, or that little piece, or that little piece. Right? Boom. I just cleaned that whole internal thing. It's awesome. It's freaking awesome. I love it. I only recently found out about that, but I absolutely love it. It's making, like, doing the whole inking process is ridiculously simple. You know, and I'm still not using it to the most of its abilities. Because if I really wanted to, like, if I wanted to obsess, oh, that hand, it looks so weird. I want to go in here, the object tool, and what I'm going to do is this, right? And I go in there, and let's say I don't like this line, so I'm going to start peeling it off. And then go to the eraser, boom, erase that line completely, hit the points on this line, and actually connect the points and try to make it smoother, I can do that, you know? So now the hand looks a little smoother. Now, I think I like that ridiculously bulbous sort of jut out, almost like it's a bone there, right? You know, after I did it, I need to be like, it's still kind of weird looking, right? It's weird looking enough. You know, and then in this one, okay, I'll delete this whole thing. I don't think it represents stuff well enough, and I'll just do that, and I can go like click, clip, click, clap, and it's behind everything now. It's just behind everything now. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's awesome. It's interesting. Yes, indeed. It's great. Now I've got to learn how to better utilize it. That's just a process of trial and error. And I feel really cool because I can overshoot things and I can use the specific pressures I want to use without having to worry about getting close and connecting, and it makes it better. Just in every shape, every which way, shape, and form, just better. All right, now this is how he looks without that other stuff. Monroe, the ever living. I'm a twink. All right, what I'm gonna do is go to the pen, create an eye like that, another eye like this. The thing is, I think if I use the eraser on that eye, you know, it's like I can erase into the eye, but it's one point, so it'll erase the whole eye. But if I flip it around to the drawing tool and I can draw with transparency, boom, there you go. I just drew with transparency. Oh, I drew messed up with transparency. The center is somewhere around here, right? That's a cool center. Now let's see if I can delete this piece of the eye that overlaps. Oh, I can't. Draw with transparency. There you go. Back to the regular tools. Oldies but goodies, baby. Oldies but goodies. I put that little yellow dot, repping that he's one of the Striga. One of the Striga. You cannot stop us. We are just too awesome. Am I still drawing with transparency? Golly, dude, just switch it over. All right. I'm really not gonna have time to plop down everything, but I guess we'll go over here and start drawing these little squiggly doos. Go to my markers. Squiggly does. Even line, regardless of pressure. Squiggly doo da dee dee da. Go back here. And just kick you out, kick you out, kick you out, kick you out, right? And then I want to increase the line size. Kick you out. Let me go back to the pen, is what I should do. This way I can get the differing line sizes that I think would be called for. You know, and then the woo! Like kick this out, kick that out, throw it all behind there, throw it all behind there. Take that off so we can see how it looks. Take it off! Uh-oh. Let's see. The life of a man is a busy life. Oh, I forgot this thing. Go away. There you go. No, everything is behind everything else. You should really go down further. There you go. I'm so happy for you there. You know, what I should do is sell the fact that there's actually more to his neck than just the back of his neck, I think. Like, a little bit of that. Let's just erase. All right. I'll put in all the outlines later. And all of these getting deleted. I just need to put that certain line there. Look, I feel right by myself. Right. I mean, I really need to put the outline. But I kind of need to put the outline, don't I? I'll just use a regular Rasta layer. So Rasta layer. Let's get the outside. This is gonna be the old fashioned. Actually, if this was a vector layer, how? Huh. I was using the old school Rasta layer, but if I do a vector, right, and I wanted to go, oh, it's kind of overlapping. I wanted to just delete half a line. Would that be possible? No, that wouldn't. It really doesn't change anything. All right, so I'll stay old school. Since this new school approach, I say new school, this brand new, this newly discovered approach, because I newly discovered it, not for everyone, just for myself, is just something I find to be way too awesome. Yeah. That's that. He has a sort of face when a player just asks him a stupid question. Yeah. Are you Mumra? What? I'm not that bastard. He thinks because he has bandages he's ever living. Then why does he get his butt whooped so much by that kitty cat? Oh, I found out. I was watching some like, hey, here are things you didn't know about that type of series. And Thundercats came on and was like, 10 things you didn't know about Thundercats. Lion-O's original name before the series launched was Lion L. And they chose not to go that route because it was too much like Lionel Trains. No, it wasn't really spelt the same way. I thought that was pretty cool to find out. I felt pretty awesome. It's like, ooh, I know something now. Aren't I wonderful? Joke. I can be a joke sometimes. I can't believe it. Oh, you watched that? Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's amazing the amount of psychology that they put behind those episodes, right? Like when you watch the things you didn't know, they had a ton of like. They need to write an episode in a way where every episode teaches a young mind a beneficial lesson. That's so nice. You just thought it was a kitty cat with a sword. Ah. Panthero's lesson was not Chung Lee, Bruce Lee. Chung Lee! No, Bruce Lee is awesome. Go watch anything he does with nunchucks. Because, you know, that's all they know. It's not nunchucks, it's numb. Nunchucks. Nunchuku. Watch out, it's Gojira. It's Godzilla. No, Gojira, you fool. Godzilla is your knockoff. He's the real deal. Gojira. Gojira. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you should stop talking while I'm drawing, because sometimes it messes up. Like, you gotta hold your breath to do lines sometimes. Yeah, have you ever had that? Like, you just have to hold your breath to do... I could... Why aren't I just said, hey, it's a tool. You gotta use tools to your own benefit. Why am I not using, like... Actually, I had pen, marker. This was, what, brush size of 20. So, where's the brush size? Not 40. No, that's 40. Only 20. So that it's about the same size and just... do this. I really should have been doing this. Look at that. Look how much easier. Well, I don't know if you could tell how much easier it is for me to do this, but it really is a lot easier. Use your tools at your disposal, you fool. Otherwise, you are being naught but a fool. Yeah, this is gonna get complex. Go back to the pen. For that matter, might as well go back to the G pen. Yeah, the new show got, well, the quote-unquote new show. I saw a thing online. I don't know how valid it is. I don't know how true it is. But I saw this thing online where apparently they're going to be coming out with a new show. A new show. And the art style appears to be very much like Teen Titans. And that frightens me to no end. Because I do not like the new Teen Titans. Teen Titans Go. I personally think Teen Titans Go is a piece of trash! And, should have never been put on the air. But it dominates. Like, every time slot. It's like every other day. There's a Teen Titans Go marathon. What is up with that? And the thing that frightens me the most is that my daughter actually enjoys watching Teen Titans Go. It's like, oh, if only you knew the amount of story and content and context that was part of Teen Titans beforehand. Man, this is just like, I click, 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 drag to get that little curve. Oh, oh my gosh, okay. I gotta double click to rotate the canvas. Why am I rotating the canvas? I don't know. I don't need to position my hand in any specific way, since really all I'm doing is just casually clicking. I'm doing this with my stylus when I could actually be doing it with the mouse. This is insane. Like, how wonderful this is right now is utterly insane to me. Like, what have I been doing with my life that I have not been drawing it this way? This is so great. So yeah, there's a new Thundercats that might be happening, and the art style looks like Teen Titans Go, and it's I don't know, man. I just don't know. Only thing I do know is that I might hate it. The sad thing is, like, the worst part of it is that right when like right before or right when Cartoon Network was on its meteoric rise, I worked at a place called Funny Garbage, and they were building like the first website for Cartoon Network, and it's actually there where I first learned vector graphics. You know, like what vectors were and yada yada. Because what they were doing was that they were making the website be a graphical site with vector graphics. Reason being is because that was before all this DSL and broadband existed. And I did a few things, you know? I did a few things for Cartoon Network's website and for TV Land. But the whole TV Land thing was horrendous. Oh man, what I had to do was like get all the intros, outros, and musical numbers for every show that was going to be on TV Land. That was so not fun. It was kind of fun, but not fun. All right, what time is it? 2 o'clock. I'm so not gonna be able to finish this. Let's do one of these. Is this anything? What is that? Nothing. All right. Oh, there's no colors. I gotta. You know what? Let's go with the Mum-Ra theme. Mum-Ra, the ever living. Some dark red rags. Slightly darker, and then considerably darker for the background. Ah, there we go. Mum-Ra, the ever living. I'm bugging out, aren't I? I am seriously bugging out. Oh, look, I got some inconsistencies I gotta fix. I'll fix them as they come up. Mum-Ra ain't perfect. This is why he wasn't accepted for the role of Mum-Ra. He wasn't just right. He auditioned for the role, and they were like, I don't know, man. But I am Mum-Ra, the ever living. No, that's not the voice we want to look for. Uh-oh, that's the wrong thing. That's not what we're looking for, sir. I'm sorry. Take your undead behind. I'm not undead. I'm living undead. Aha. I knew there was a bit of white there. I could see it. I don't know if you guys could see it, but I could see it. That's a bad thing when I see it. Oh, wait, what's this? I'm so bugged sometimes. It's probably why my children love me so much. All right, so, oh yeah. Yeah, it was really easy. Not perfect, but, you know, it's all right. Now, what color? should his face be? Should be like, I'm green! Because he's just so undead, he's green. I don't know. Let's just make everything that color real quick. See how it plays out. And then what do you think? Oh, I forgot something. Duh. There you go. Oh, oops. You know, I forgot to do the inside of that, didn't I? Like a genius. See, I should have. There we go. That's a little bit more. A little bit more. Right now. Is that pale green okay? Color would his bird be? Sickly dark green. Oh no! Yeah, right here. Right. I should do that on a different layer. That way, I can pretend that I'm smart. Do it on a different layer. I can do effects with them. When I go over something that I'm not supposed to go over. Like this place right there. Oh, didn't I? Dang, now I thought I put another layer. I am Mumra. Oh, wait, I'm not in. What do you mean I'm not in frame? Ah, I gotta move over. Man. Ooh, child. And then just watch. I'm gonna go here and blur it or blend it. All right. Oh no, wait. That's right. It's too much. Wee. Just go straight blurring it now. See how this works out or not. I don't know. What do you think? We'll put like star texture or something in there. Alright, there's supposed to be some. Ooh, child. I don't know. What do you think? Should that just be like? Yeah, why not? Screw. Alright, is this hard? No, not hard mix. Like this, like that, like that. How about we invert it? Yeesh. Kind of like that though. What do you think? I kind of like that. Let's see. Turn this on. Change the hue. Find a hue that's... Ooh, 150 is nice. $30. Kinda like that. Do you kinda like that? Cause I kinda like that. What you know about that? Is that 152? So that goes to 152. What's going on? Come on. Trying to get all the little. I think the whole thing should just be that way. A little flecks of it, you know. It's like remnants. Remnant. Oh. Come on. I kind of like that. How cool is that? I don't know. But I kind of like it. That's alright, right? That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Anyway, I don't got time to put all the little details in there now, like shading and the background, but that's alright looking. Yeah, I really was. I really need to. I gotta get going soon. So yeah, let's thank you. Let's end it here. Hopefully, I can remember to come back and broadcast the rest of this. If not, I'm just gonna end up like, I'm sitting around drawing. Hey, look, it's finished. I forgot. You know, one of those things. Anyway. Take that off my head. Switch over.